Well, hey everyone, it's Jeremy J coming at you, and I have a piece of paper I'm going to show you for this video. One of the things I've realized along my journey of life is a need for having a very clear set of values and standards for myself and how I operate in the world. And there's things that matter to me, like being truthful and honest and compassion and kindness. But I did a little exercise recently that I want to share with you and kind of do a Jeremy J State of the Union on my values that I came up with. And perhaps for you, this exercise may be useful if you haven't done something like it already. I know it was useful for me. So I'm going to show you this paper, and I understand that I'm doing my phone in mirror mode, so the text is going to look funny, but hopefully the gist of it, you're able to get the gist of it still. So here's what I created. Let's see how well you can see that. So I'm going to talk about the middle part here the most. Truth, love, courage. When I thought about what were the three things that mattered to me the most in life, and truth, being real with things exactly as they are, being able to be truthful with people on this planet, I think it's something that's sorely lacking. It's something that I highly value among human connections. Love is a very important value to me. I cherish the moments I spend with people that I love and that love me back. And courage is the ability to keep moving forward no matter what circumstance comes your way. The ability to take any difficulty or hardship and transmute it, use alchemy to turn it into something greater. And along my journey, especially being on my own after a divorce, almost 6 years now, this has been one of the most important values to cultivate, courage, because many times I've had to alchemize situations and transform them into something good, that the unfortunate happening or the difficult happening was something good, that whenever you lose something, there's always something greater on the horizon. And I truly believe that, even though sometimes it's hard to see because there's no clear indicator of what's coming in the future. All you can do is tune your frequency and move forward. On the other corners, I put vulnerability, empathy, and compassion. Vulnerability, empathy, and compassion. I think these three values are very critical to form any kind of meaningful connection with a human being. You have to have the ability to do all three of these really well. Without it, there will be conflict and turmoil and an eventual explosion or ending to the connection. I'm still working on these. I'm not perfect at it. I'm working on being vulnerable from a place of strength. I would say that recently, in the last few weeks, I was vulnerable, but how I was vulnerable, I could do better at. I could keep it shorter and take time away to sort it out versus having a long conversation about it. So as a man, that's just a reflection for me, is that I can share truth and vulnerability and then share that I need to go in my bat cave or away for a few days to sort it out. Empathy and compassion are critical. I think as humans, it's very easy to just be like machines, if then, and without any empathy or compassion towards the situation that's going on. We just make decisions like robots sometimes. I've done it. I've seen other people do it with other people and with me. And a little empathy goes a very long way. The ability to say, I see this in you. I see that this happened, and I'm willing to still be by your side, even with all these things happening. So that's a rare trait. So that's something I'm striving to be, is to just have empathy for other people. Oh, excuse me. Have empathy for other people, regardless of what I want. Sometimes we have to take what we want and be willing to be a mature person and to have empathy instead. I think that's super important. Compassion, that's just being kind to other people. I have a bunch of values on the side here: abundance, joy, health, happiness, humility, wisdom, intelligence, freedom. This was just my first stab at a set of core values, but I know that truth, love, and courage embody top values for me. Abundance, joy, and health and happiness are super important. Vulnerability, empathy, and compassion are super important. So I feel like this star and the values in it encompass, first, what I will be. First, I will do these things. I will act with truth, love, and courage. I will be vulnerable, empathetic, and compassionate, and I will live a life of abundance, joy, health, and happiness. I believe by doing all these things, I will attract someone into my life that matches these things as well. I've made a couple attempts this year at attracting someone in my life, but so far I have not been successful, and that's okay. That's the I think anybody who's made something happen has had to go through some failures to make it happen. Michael Jordan, the famous basketball player, had to go through a lot of playoff game failures and multiple years of failures before he won an NBA title. I think it was like 6 years of failures. And in my past I would say there's five main people in my life that I have failed with that I liked, but it didn't work out. And I'm still going. I'm still trying to take everything I'm learning from each of those failures and say, all right, let's go to the gym. Let's really hone in on my values. Let's just try to grow stronger as a human being and do everything I possibly can to attract that person to me and be able to keep it. I've never, since my divorce, I haven't been able to keep something too long with someone. I've never had a year-long relationship or anything like that. They've always been pretty short. And so I'm looking to manifest a long, loving, soulful relationship. And a prerequisite to that is me. I am sculpting my body, my brain, getting clear on things, making sure I'm focused on my side projects, taking up new hobbies. I've been doing archery, and I feel like, all right, I'm doing all I possibly can. Let the chips fall where they may. I still got my letter for a relationship, and there's times I want to just burn the letter, I'll be honest. I just want to burn my relationship letter because, damn it, why is it so hard? Like, I see other people in relationships and I'm like, geez, like what made them work out? And then I realized that a relationship will always take work, and there's no getting around that. If you have two independent humans together, that's just how it's going to be. But these are just some thoughts, core values, and a retrospective. This is day 150 of the year of my videos. And I'm almost halfway to the halfway point of the year. Gosh, I feel like I'm now getting stronger because I've been juicing regularly and working out regularly at the gym. I can see it. I can see the energy and glow coming back in me. It feels good. So just wanted to share this video with you all. I appreciate you so much. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.